Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover in this one, as it is a lot to unpack today, as a lot has come from the Kendrick versus Drake beef over the last few hours, as a Kendrick Lamar diss track leaked that was deemed AI shortly after. However, more has happened over the last few hours that has now cast some doubt on this, as Drake and his people continue to apply pressure on Kendrick's camp. And while this was on, Drake got exposed for using ghostwriters that sparked heated debates, and Rick Ross has been going off on Drake on social media, and we'll expand on this in a bit. And Lupe Fiasco is going viral after he spoke about Drake versus Kendrick, and Lupe's choice has sparked another round of debates, as Lupe is also getting blasted for jealousy, and we'll get to this momentarily. And today we have one from rapper Bubba Sparxxx, who recently spoke about when he first heard Eminem's Breakout single and the effects it had on him as a white rapper. And we'll get to this at the latter part of the video. So starting with Kendrick Lamar, a diss got leaked online from Kendrick that has since been deemed to be potentially AI, and it included bars about J. Cole folding. "My silence is enough to make dudes apologize," retracted statements, Cole saying he regretting his lyrics, "MCs die when you revive a competitive spirit, how to kill a rapper, let him do it to theyself, self-inflicted career moves that fear helped." And there was more on Cole folding. "One rap dude dead, laid on the floor, and I ain't even have to throw bullets for him to go. Now that we got that out of the way, it is one more to go." And then the iron sights were set on Drake. "Stop wasting time, let's get this show on the road." Dudes was ignoring repeat disses, and when they can't respond, they entertained it in sneak disses. And now that it is direct, it is leaked disses from burner pages. And it also included these bars: "Better call ghostwriters just to beat K-Dot." Now keep this in mind, the topic of ghostwriters, which we'll get to in a moment, because Drake got exposed again a few hours ago. But right now, the authenticity of Kendrick's leaked diss is getting debated for the most part, as on one end, Act Like Daylight tweeted, "PS, that is 1000% AI." However, on the other end, we've seen posts like these pop up from Mar, for instance, and that's definitely not AI. And according to AK, everybody from PG Lang went quiet on confirming if that alleged K-Dot song is AI or real. Kinda spooky. And OVO Hush took to IG to share this: "When you find out this is real, don't forget how trash it was as an AI, shrugs emoji." And Drake reacted under this post with laughing emoji, because word on the street is that the diss track is garbage, so it has to be AI, and some wild allegations are already blowing up on Twitter. Kendrick made a discombobulated bomb diss track, and his team purposely leaked it like what happened to Drake. But it is so garbage that people pulled the AI card and tried to sweep it under the rug. Alpha OVO Hush confirmed it is real, laughing emojis. And while we wait for more information on this, on the other end, Drake recently got exposed when the alleged reference track for his single Jumbotron-ish Poppin' leaked on social media a few hours ago. And this is not the usual reference track, like some have tried to minimize it, as Drake went
word for word, bar for bar,
even on the verses, not just the chorus of the song. And before we get to Rick Ross pouring fuel on the fire, rap fans have already started going off on Drake. Your GOAT got effing Lil Yachty writing whole songs for him, by the way, not just a hook or bridge, a whole song. And while some have tried to downplay it with takes like, "Who didn't think Yachty wrote that song?" some have called out these users with takes like, "Honestly, I thought the dude helped on the project, but the whole song is crazy. Y'all gotta keep it a buck." And more on this note, laughing emojis. Glad you're keeping it a buck, cause I'm a Drake fan and feel the same way, LOL. But some of the stuff I'm seeing making me realize some people just stands, LOL, cause they saying who cares, or we been knew this, so what, facepalm emoji. This isn't pop music. Lyricists are expected to at least write their verses, even on singles, to qualify for that GOAT debate. And I found this take hilarious. Drake wrote Heated for Beyonce. There's a demo for it too. This is nothing new, which is wild because I've never seen Beyonce on a top 50 rappers list before. And when they got called out, the user was really asking, so a rapper has to write every bar every time he drops a song or album?
Come on, man. Nah, man. We're failing as a people. Ooh.
And Rick Ross has been going off on Drake. First he shared this about Travis and Drake's diamond hit, Sicko Mode.
Who wrote this? Guess who wrote this? You would never guess who wrote this.
And he had more on IG for Drake after he officially released Champagne Moments on streaming platforms. He shared this DM to Drake that included the caption, "I wrote it, white boy." And he shared this on Yachty, being Drake's ghostwriter. Yacht, put your phone on silent, lil bro. BBL Dreezy calling again, Yacht aka The Pen. And we got more theories that have surfaced as some believe Drake's team is trying to legitimize Kendrick's alleged AI diss for this reason. That Kendrick track is obviously AI and has already been confirmed to be fake, but Academics is pushing it under the orders of Drake. He's upset his diss track and Yachty's reference track got leaked and wants to bait Kendrick into dropping right now to stop the rumors. Laughing my bum off. Dudes is nasty. And speaking on Drake versus Kendrick Lamar, Lupe Fiasco recently shared his thoughts that sparked debates. It goes,
Drake or Kendrick?
Drake.
Drake is a better rapper than Kendrick. Do you like, okay, so is it by a long shot?
Not really. Drake got bars, which you know.
Okay.
And you know that. So you know I ain't capping when I say
For sure.
So I would give it to Drake. I think Kendrick's a better technically skilled performer, but I don't think he's a better rapper.
Perform.
Yeah, that's a difference.
So okay, so you ain't never heard Kendrick and felt like he was one of the most
Like he was what?
like he was
bro.
one of the most dangerous rappers?
No.
No, so Kendrick puts no.
You ain't never felt that.
Yes, I have. I felt he was very dangerous. For sure.
You felt like he was dangerous to you?
I felt like Kendrick Lamar still to this day. He's very surgical with words. Absolutely.
Dangerous to dangerous to you.
And Lupe also went off on how Kendrick isn't that nice, using his control verse as an example.
The thing with Dot, it's not at Dot, and I think this is where people get it confused. Let me lay it out to you. The control verse, when that shit dropped, I honestly, on some rap shit, I'm like, that shit aight, right? It was just aight, right, Verb? Just aight.
No. Wait a minute. Control? Dude be tripping.
The control verse, right?
Yeah, he was.
It was just aight. He came out, he did some pop shit. And I think Academics said it recently the best. He's like, Kendrick ain't the best at making disses. He the best at making moments. So he made a moment. It wasn't like a technical, it wasn't even the best verse on the song. It ain't even his best verse. How the fuck you talking about you the best rapper? It ain't your best verse, right? So it wasn't what he said. It was the reaction from his fans. So for me, I was responding to the hate. I wasn't responding to Dot. I was responding to the wave that this nigga's called, because guess what? You got to defend yourself. And then over the years, I can't even have an opinion on this dude because it's hate. It's like, oh, you hating on this nigga. You want to be this nigga. You jealous of this nigga. You this, that, and the third. The other one is niggas is like, hey, do you think Kendrick is a top tier dude? I'm like, I think he's a great performer. I think he's a great rapper. I think he makes great albums. I think he's a great conceptualist. I think he's a great mind. I think what he does for the culture is amazing. Like, I love him to death. I do not think that he's like this amazing lyricist though. And if I had to put a top 100 of lists together,
you not finna say that. You not finna say that.
Wow. Lupe.
And some believe Lupe picking Drake over Kendrick is rooted in jealousy, as this blew up on Twitter. Lupe is mad as hell Kendrick found that pocket of being a lyricist and making appealing music for the masses. And more, Lupe sounding like one of Aubrey's angels. But what are your thoughts on Lupe going with Drake over Kendrick? And moving on, Bubba Sparxxx was recently on Beehive ATL, and we got a hilarious segment from him about what it was like when he first watched Eminem's Breakout single in '99.
The day that I first saw that, hi, my name is Hi.
Yeah.
I went into deep depression, man.
Damn.
Because at that time you kind of looked at it like, damn, you know what? Ain't gonna let but one white
Yeah, somebody beat you to it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever come back and figures out how to be real and all that.
Yeah.
And then here comes this white boy, perfect.
Right.
He did it, perfect.
Yeah.
And Dr. Dre, what?
Yeah, he did.
I was like, well, fuck. Give me a beer.
It is funny today, but certainly wasn't funny for Bubba Sparxxx in '99, based on what it signified, because it wasn't easy at that time. I mean, even today, Drake is getting called a white boy as a diss. But what are your thoughts, especially about Drake's reference track that turned out to be word for word, bar for bar, with the Lil Yachty leak? Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.
Oh, fucking flow! Word for word, bar for bar!